Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogian Monster here, and welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF Live, as I like to call it. It is Christmas Eve, and I want to welcome everybody and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Um, it's a weird time this year, Christmas, and I'm glad that I don't have any family around right now. It's kind of just weird. And I know it's hard time for everybody, so I'm glad we can hang out together, and I'm honored that you guys you guys are here to spend are willing and want to spend some of your Christmas Eve with me. That really means a lot to me. So thank you. So yeah, basically we're just gonna do our free for all and Hoosier, Mopar, Murray, Rex, Johnny, Mr. Lee 3PO. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Just a free for all. I think I have some people lined up that want to come on. I think Duke is going to join us. And thank you, Mike. Mike Patrick. What's up, brother? I think Kristi Sci is going to join us. It's good to get those two together. Mopar, Merry Christmas to you too. So yeah, we'll get those guys on, and I'm still waiting on those guys to show up actually, but it's all good. Actually, now I can send this invite. For some reason, I can't send the invite to Messenger through here. There's some glitch they're working on, but I can send the link this way. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful Christmas Eve so far. A lot of you, I know, I saw you guys over in Sawdust Beast. They're probably still going on. I have no idea. I want to thank those guys, first of all. You guys are an amazing bunch of people over there. The Southern hospitality comes through, and you guys are awesome. And thank you so much, guys. Mark, Larry, and, Shelly's in there somewhere. Thank you for having me on. I was honored. Thanks. And Merry Christmas to you guys. Albert Trent Jr., what's up, brother? How are you doing, man? Good to see you in chat. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Been doing any fishing lately, dude? Yo, Lockbeard, what's up, man? Welcome. We'll talk. Who else is here? Karen Robb. Hey. Last of the Wilds. Such an awesome name. Good to see you. Oh, your dog's a little tooty, is he? My uncle had a dog that farted a lot. He named it Flatius, which was Latin for some form of flatulence. But yeah. Did I see Ben in here? Ben, what's up, man? Hey, it was good to see you on the other channel. I'll hook you up with a link if you want to come on. While we're sitting here, I'm going to bring Mr. Duke Sullivan on board. Let me get my headphones on so I can hear him. What's up, Duke?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, man.
I was going to try and be on the other show earlier, and I didn't get back here in time. It was more than halfway over by the time I did. I was out delivering presents to all the good little children and giving the hit list to Krampus and telling him who to go after.
Take care of the rest.
So, yeah, I was kind of late getting here. But I did have a Christmas story, two of them, actually. One was from when I was a kid, and, those of you that follow my channel know I grew up in a big old house in the middle of frickin' nowhere. Our nearest neighbor was about a half a mile away, and that was the close one. Most of them were way further than that. But nothing but big woods there. And one Christmas Day, we had a snowfall the Christmas Eve. And, of course, we got up and we were unwrapping all of our wonderful Christmas presents. And Dad was out shoveling sidewalks and stuff and walked around the back of the house and Said, "Hey, this is really strange. Check this out." Mom actually looked through the kitchen window and she could see it too. And there was like, it looked like a whole bunch of deer tracks, of course, in the snow. The snow's about a foot and a half, 2 feet deep. But the interesting and peculiar thing here is there was actually a little red strip of leather about 8 inches long that had two little bells on it that look exactly like a sleigh bell harness. In fact, that's what it was. But how did it get there? And I always thought they were just putting us on and stuff. And when, I was much older, way after the Santa Claus phase was over, I was in my 30s, and I said, "Yeah, I always wondered about that. Why'd you guys do that?" And my mom said, "No, we didn't do that. We don't know where that thing came from. We were always wondering about that too." And I'm like, "Okay, that's kind of weird now." Now you got me confused. Where did that thing come from? The deer carried it around eating one or something? I don't know. But
That's a cool story.
there was a little kid, and you guys might have heard this story on somebody else's channel. I can't even remember where I heard it. It was quite a while ago. And he was all excited. It was Christmas Eve, and Santa was going to be there. And you know how kids are. You can't go to sleep. You got to stay up all night, peeking out the window every so often to see if Santa's landing nearby. He heard sleigh bells, and he went, "Oh, my God, it's Santa. I'm going to bust him finally. I'm going to see Santa." So he was coming from the front yard. So he goes running down the stairs, over past the Christmas tree to the big picture window, and he peeks over past the drapes, pulls the drapes open just a little bit, and looks out in the yard. And expecting to see Santa and his sleigh and a bunch of reindeer there, because there's something jingling sleigh bells. What's making that jingling sound? Well, his family had a Christmas display in their yard. They had an actual, like a mock-up, a cardboard or a plywood mock-up of a sleigh there that they had sleigh bells on. So that's what was jingling. So he opens the shade and he's peeking out to try and bust Santa. But it wasn't Santa that was jingling the sleigh bells. There was an 8-foot Sasquatch standing there jingling the sleigh bells. And every time they jingle, he'd giggle. And that's what the kid heard. So he didn't bust Santa, but he scared the living beep out of himself. And he promptly ran right back up to his room and hid under his covers. And there's a good Christmas story for you.
That's a Squatch Miss story.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the Santa foot, not Santa Claus. Santa Claus can squeeze. He's magical. He can squeeze down your chimney and leave you toys and stuff. Santa foot, he just comes in through the door you forgot to lock and takes off with your Christmas tree. So make sure to lock your door on Christmas.
So I gotta say hi to some more people. Stephanie Perez. She just asked, "Where's your Christmas bandana?" You know what? This is funny. I waited to the last minute. Went to the dollar store. Nothing. I went to Walmart. Nothing. Couldn't find a Santa hat. Couldn't find shit. I got some candy canes. That's it. I put up some Christmas lights and hung some candy canes.
Yeah, I got this thing.
And you can't see it
years ago. So
But right here. You can't see the whole thing. It says "Happy Birthday," because let's remember what we're here for.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah, I got this Christmas Santa hat years ago, and I just throw it in my sock drawer, and then in December I pull it out, and every time I go outside I wear it, and then throw it back in my sock drawer for another year.
Every year you're like, "Why does this thing smell like socks?"
Yeah, it smells like nice fresh socks, not old dirty ones. Well, it was that or wear the Punisher hat. And the Punisher hat's not very appropriate for this time of year, so I'm wearing Santa Claus instead. I don't have a Krampus hat. Or I'd probably wear that.
The Punisher hat's a cool hat, man. I saw a car. It was the guy was such a Punisher fan that he did this muscle car up with all decals of the Punisher. The whole thing was Punisher themed. It was wild as hell.
Wow.
They rented from us one day, so it was sitting in the parking lot, and I was just like, whoa. So I asked him, I was like, "Dude, what's the deal with the Punisher?" He goes, "Oh, I love that. It's just my favorite." And I told him how the Punisher, what was his name?
Frank Castle.
Yeah, but the actor, John Bernthal?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I told him he'd rented from us, and I had this long conversation with John Bernthal. He was telling me a story that happened while he was out, and the guy told him that Jump Bernthal rented from us, and the guy freaked out. He was like, "Oh my god!" So he was a big Punisher fan. So yeah, I dig that skull and
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, part of the fun of the Punisher is that he's like the Marvel Universe sort of parallel to Batman in a way, because he's fighting crime and has no superpowers, but he's not a billionaire. He's just a crazy mercenary with, manages to keep himself enough money to have lots and lots of ammo and weapons all the time. And, they've had several comics in the Marvel Universe where he's wiped out some major characters. He killed Spider-Man 2 or 3 times in different alternate Marvel Universe timelines.
Huh. I never got that into like comics. I read them as a kid, but was never into like collecting or anything. Wow, Dead Spider 45. What is up, man? Welcome. I haven't seen this guy in forever.
Yeah, hey, Dead Spider. I haven't seen you forever either.
Who else? Ray is here. Ray Daw, welcome. Merry Christmas. So I sent Kristi a link, so she should be joining us in a little bit.
She probably got kidnapped by Tsukulu or something. They're giving her a Christmas card.
Howdy, Pappy. Good to see you, man. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Pappy. It was nice to almost see you over on the other show.
Yeah, that was a brief
brief appearance.
Bigfoot sighting.
That was a cameo. Hey, I'm here. Click. He's off again.
It's like, I've never seen a Bigfoot, but I've had better sightings than that.
Yeah, no kidding. I've had 4 Bigfoot sightings that were better than that Pappy sighting.
Hey, Pappy, you're welcome to join us tonight if you want. I can send you a link.
Make it squatchy. Send him a Jack's link.
Oh, I don't even remember what he's under. I'm going to put it out there. Pappy, I'm going to send you a link if I can find your damn email address. It's been a while. Nope. All right, it's not there.
Yeah, I wish I would have caught more of the Sawdust Beast Christmas show. I was about more than halfway through it by the time I even got back here.
Yeah, it was really good.
Looked like everybody was having fun. Yeah, I tuned it in. At first, I thought I was like, wow, what is this celebrity, Hollywood Squares, or what am I looking at here?
It's too funny. Yeah, all we needed was like 2 or 3 more, and you could have done the whole
Brady Bunch thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Hollywood Squares. And
yeah.
I'm trying to find his address.
The Pappy address.
Oh, there it is. I knew it was there somewhere.
Yeah, I was having fun over on my group earlier. I found a nice artistic rendering somebody had done of Sasquatch stealing Santa's sleigh and flying around in it. And he's got this weird balloon going, the smell of these reindeer are making me hungry. And then next picture I post, he's got this dubious looking bone that he's chewing on. And he's singing, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very tasty nose. And then underneath that, I got Santa going, and Timmy, that's why Santa didn't deliver any presents this year. Sam Scratch kidnapped all of his reindeer and ate them.
I don't know if you heard me on Sawdust Beast earlier. I just made a big pot of stew, and I said,
yum.
yeah, well, it's elk.
Yummy.
Yeah, but I told them, I said, yeah, my buddy brought over this big thing of meat. He said it was elk, but I don't know. There was this collar in the friggin' box that said Dasher on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat those reindeer this time of the year. Santa probably has them all pumped full of meth so they can fly that fast. Wait until they get that out of their system before you go gun one down and hang it up in the garage.
Get them right out of rehab.
Yeah. Well, think about their names. Dasher. Dancer. What's the other one? Tweaking and I can't remember, but they're all a bunch of tweakers. You got tweaker reindeer. That's how you can do that whole route in one night.
Oh, jeez. Ray says Mogs ate one.
Mugs ate one of the reindeer. Yep, the one that
I swear I wanted to get either a Santa hat or this little reindeer ear.
Oh, the reindeer thing,
horns.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, yep. Oh yeah. That's all that's left of. That's all that's left of dinner.
Sasquatch ate the reindeer. We're having fun in chat yesterday. Everybody was making alternate lyrics for that one Christmas song, fa la 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 la. So you only have to make up like one line in between. So everybody's making up one line, and yeah, I always stole your nice cold Fosters, fa la 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 la.
Most Australians don't drink Fosters.
Yeah, I know.
If at all. So yeah, today I went out and I bought myself a Christmas present. A little $10 cigar.
Oh, nice.
I don't smoke cigars, dude. I used to always like this brand. It's called Acid. Is the brand? It's an Acid Blondie, Bellicoso. I only used to smoke them out like if I went out on a fishing trip, like a charter boat.
Oh yeah.
We'd do it out in the middle of the ocean. But I don't know. I think I'm going to save it for New Year's Eve and puff on it then.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I got one I saved up from an expedition last summer that I'm going to smoke on New Year's Eve. That's going to be have a cigar. Yay, we survived another freaking year. Hopefully the next one won't be as stinky as this one was.
Stinky, huh? That's correct.
Yeah, there's your stink. Stink, stunk.
Gemini Moon, hello. Welcome. Merry Christmas.
Jim.
Great to see you.
Who else we got in chat? Anybody that we would recognize?
Oh, my sister Kim just popped in.
Hey, Sister Kim.
And my other sister Pam is there.
Hi, other sister Pam.
my sister Pam just said, I smoke more cigars than you. Probably.
Wow.
I'm not a cigar smoker. I probably haven't had one of these in 10 years.
So Pam doesn't have to be like an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan to smoke more cigars than you, in other words.
No.
Probably about how many cigars I smoke, one every 5 or 10 years or something.
I'm not gonna sing it.
La 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 la.
Awesome.
Get out your floodlights and you won't get slaughtered. Fa la 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 la.
Oh, geez, this Christmas is taking a weird turn. No.
Merry Squatchmas, everybody.
Tom Paul Cajun, what's up, man? Jenny Metz, welcome. Squatch and Cowboy, Joe, what's going on? Oh, yeah. Squatch and Cowboy, this is awesome. Hold on. I think they call those blunts.
Yeah, the filling is a little different on a blunt.
Different.
Similar. Yeah, I've seen blunts bigger than cigars before, actually.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I think I've smoked blunts bigger than cigars. Man, that's something I haven't done in a long time, is smoked a blunt.
I went to a party one time where this friend of mine brought some of his homegrown with him. His homegrown is like, medicinal grade. And he's got these big, they look like cattails, dude. These buds looked literally like cattails. They were so freaking big. And I've got him on this table, and he's got a team of me and like 3 other people that know how to roll that are helping him break up all the buds and turn it into shakes so that you can roll a giant doobie with it, glue all the papers together so you can roll a giant doobie with it. So we had this whole team effort, and this guy who hadn't been to the party before walks in and starts talking to us. He's like, wow, those are awesome. Man, I wish that was like really weed. And I'm like, yeah, wouldn't that be cool? He thought it wasn't real weed,
Take a hit.
And then he realized after he's watching for a while, he realizes that is really giant, ridiculously huge buds. Yeah. And then we're rolling up this cigar that was about, as thick as 3 thumbs and about It was over a foot long.
Damn.
We passed it around to the whole party. We had 80 people there, and they didn't finish it off. There was still a roach like 5 inches long. There was dripping tar that you couldn't possibly get a head off of by the time they got done with it. But that was a team effort. There was like 5 people involved in trying to roll that thing. It was ridiculous.
Doing the old Cheech and Chong. All right, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, it literally looked like a proper Cheech and Chong movie.
Yeah, they just legalized it here as far as recreational use.
Nice. Yeah, we got that coming up the first of the year here. We've had medicinal for like 10 years.
Right on. I don't think we've had it that long, medicinal. I don't know. Could be wrong.
Yeah, they had it here 10 years ago when I moved here. It was already shops all over the damn place. And then the government here in Montana decided that, oh, you didn't know what you were voting for when you made it legal, so we're going to make it illegal again. And we went, no, we have this thing called citizen referendums, and we did know what we were voting for, so we're going to make it legal again, and you're going to fuck off. And that's what we did.
Cryptoville, what's up, man? Jenny Met says, love your hat, Duke.
Thanks, Jenny. Merry Christmas.
Who else is here? Denali Princess, welcome.
Cold up there in Denali right about this time of year.
Central Florida Bigfoot. Good to see you, man. I think she's in Texas, though, dude.
No, she's just a princess that escaped there. Okay.
I don't know why I know that. I know a lot of shit I shouldn't know.
Yeah, this would be a bad time of the year to try and climb up Mount McKinley. That would be, well, yeah.
Gemini says, Duke is looking like Christmas. Yes, you are.
Yeah. Standing in for Santa. Trying to deliver the bad news that Sasquatch stole the sleigh and ate all the reindeer. And so he's not going to be showing up this year.
But now we could utilize like Amazon and have it there the next day.
So parents, get on it. Order all those toys at the last minute. You haven't got Santa to pick up the slack for you.
Wow, the show that killed Santa. Great.
No, Santa's fine. His reindeer are dead. He's just got to get a new team of reindeer. He'll be back next year.
Aussie Tiger, what's going on, man? Oh, Merry Christmas to you. You're already into the Christmas day. You're past midnight. Right on. No, actually, you're somewhere tomorrow afternoon.
Well, there's some good news. The world won't end before Christmas gets here.
See, that hasn't yet. I did that on Y2K. Just I watched the ball drop in Australia, and I was like, okay, nothing happened. We're cool.
Yeah. We know their tech guys aren't as good as ours. Nothing's blowing up or falling out of the sky. So, okay, we're fine.
Stephanie says, give Santa a blunt.
Yeah. You give Santa a blunt right now, he won't get any toys delivered.
Well, he's got to walk anyway, so it's...
Yeah.
Anybody, you guys have questions for Duke or myself, feel free. Just put the questions in caps.
Yep. Keep it seasonal, so it's got to be Christmas or blunt related. Judging by what we've been
It's called
talking.
the Yuletide log.
Yeah, the Yuletide log. That's it. You roll up your
Patrick
Yule log.
McGuire says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks, Patrick.
Merry Christmas, Patrick. Well, I want to invite all you guys to show up tomorrow night for Christmas night after you're done with all the festivities, starting at 9 Central, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific, 5 Alaska time, whatever else you guys figure it out. Live show, live premiere, In Search of Skulkaho Giants Part 2, never aired before. And it's a wrap-up of most of the major expedition from this summer when he actually had a 6-man team up there for a few days running around all the stuff that we found. So it's pretty epic. I found 3 20-inch tracks in the mud, one right after the other. Damn. And that's pretty rare. Usually you don't, if you find a really huge Bigfoot track, they don't fuck up that much. So they don't leave very many of them. Maybe you find one. But this one seemed to be pretty sure where it was no humans were ever going to walk in there. And I can't say that they were really wrong about that, because it was a place where humans would just never walk in, but we did. And so,
Of
yep,
course.
got that on video. 3 nice big giant 20-inch tracks, or 19 and a half, 19, 20, somewhere in there.
Those are big tracks.
Yeah, they're yeah. It makes you a little
That's
paranoid when you find tracks
yeah.
that
That's
size and they're fairly
yeah.
fresh, and you're like, well, whoever made those could still be around here very easily.
Yeah, and chances are they are.
Yeah, probably.
Joe, man, says, well, I got to go, Mogs and Duke. Merry Christmas. That's a Squatching Cowboy. Take
Night,
care, man.
cowboy.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining us. Who else? Robin Ward. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Robin. Merry Christmas.
Isaac, what's up, man? Isaac says hi.
Hey, Isaac. Big Sky. Howdy to everybody out there in the chat room.
Hey, Jules. Cajun Jules.
Cajun.
I should get Cajun on one day. She's where the hell did I see her? I think we were over on. Might have been Sawdust Beast. Jules is cool. So what do you
Yeah.
get for Christmas?
Me, nothing. Taking the damn day off. That last video I was fighting with, I started working on that thing on the 19th, and it took me until early this morning to have it done and uploaded. So it was a freaking nightmare. It's an hour and 17-minute running time, and there's 227 pictures and pieces of video in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yep, you want to see giant tracks, giant structures, and some probably likely Bigfoot that we caught in the background, you want to watch it. That's tomorrow night.
I'll be there. Yeah, Kim says, days off. What's that?
Yeah, exactly.
Today was my day off, and I got to work tomorrow. I'm like, and I don't even know if they pay properly on holidays.
Sure. Well, if you got to work Christmas Day, you should be getting extra combat pay for that.
Yeah. We'll see. Who else? Cajun says, Jules says, can't wait to see it, Duke. I'm excited. Right on.
Oh, it's a good one. It was worth the extra fighting and time that it took.
Yeah, dude, you put together some amazing shows. You know, you put in that extra effort. The editing you do, I do not envy. That's why I like doing live shows. I don't have to edit a damn thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even the little things that you don't even think about when you're watching the show, like, oh, there's a track. Oh, no, he's got the track outlined. Okay, like when you have like 20 or 30 tracks you got to show, and you got to separately go into Photoshop and outline each one of them, how long that takes. Yeah, I know I shot a piece of video right there. What's it labeled as? Oh, I can't find it. Oh, because I gave it the wrong label and it's on somebody else's playlist. So, no, so you spend 40 minutes fishing around trying to find a minute-long piece of video that you want to put in, So, yeah, it's a freaking nightmare. And this, we had 6 people involved in this, and they're all taking pictures and video and sending them to me. And then we had to reference stuff from prior and later expeditions in there, too. So I had to go dig up all the pictures and video that they took. So, yeah, it's a freaking nightmare. Generally for an hour-long show, I'm doing like 20 hours of editing for an hour-long show. And some of them run a lot longer.
My first 17 shows or 18 shows were all pre-recorded. And, I had to edit those. And, it wasn't a lot, but it's just weird how when you finish putting something together and you hit publish, that whole feeling of accomplishment, like, holy shit, I actually did that.
Yeah. Yeah, with me, it's kind of worn off. It's like, okay, it's finally done. Now all I have to do is
crap, I got to do it again.
Advertise the living crap out of it, and I can get one day off before I have to start doing it again.
Yeah. I'll get back into doing some pre-recorded stuff, but it won't be interviews. I want to do like field stuff and.
Yeah, well, that's what you should be doing. You've got this platform to do all the talking to other people on. You should just be showing hey, I'm out here camping and something turned my car over last night, so I'm having trouble getting back again.
Yeah, I'm actually calling for a lift. Is anybody nearby?
I figured I just filmed myself calling for a lift.
Tired of walking.
Yeah.
Let's see if I missed anything. More than likely I did. All right. Livewire says, I was listening to Paranormal Portal one night, and Brent mentioned that some people believe activity starts with the paranormal around October and peaks at Christmas time. My activity with Bigfoot fit. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, what part of the country are you in, Livewire?
Where is Mark? He's down in
Southern.
Oklahoma right now? Or
Yeah,
Arkansas?
would have to be.
I know he just moved. So I think he's in Oklahoma. He'll let us know. Hold on. Where are you at, Mark?
Yeah, most all the Bigfoot activity I've seen has been spring, summer, and fall, but that's just because, where I'm at.
Sure.
Winters suck. They don't want to go run around any more than we do.
Mr. Lee 3PO wants to know, Duke, how does Sasquatch celebrate Christmas?
Good question. I don't think they celebrate Christmas. I think they just miss the whole thing. They dumpster dive afterwards and take the stuff we threw out.
Stephanie says my Wi-Fi is freezing up on me. That's no good.
Cashew.
Oh, didn't mean to put that up. So yeah, Cashew, I don't know if you heard what I said earlier on Sawdust Beast. I hope I didn't embarrass you, but I'm about to do it again. They were complimenting you, and I said, yeah, you're like one of the best mods out there, and for any channel that has you as a mod, they're blessed. So if you didn't hear it the first time, I'm repeating it. And thank you for what you guys do, all the mods. You guys do an awesome job. I can't compliment you and thank you enough. I have those bandanas. I just have to get some design on them, and mods come first. You guys will get some bandanas. Just as little appreciation, Thanks, guys. So who else? Did I see Christopher come in here? There he is. What's up, son? Literally. Christopher's my son. Merry Christmas, bud. Good to see you.
Son of Mogion.
Son of Moog. That was Star Trek.
Yeah, Worf, son of Moog. The Worf is one of your kids too, huh?
Yeah, well, he's a little funny looking. So
funny looking. We kicked him out the planet. Made him go try the planet.
So glad you're here, Chris. That's awesome. I hope the baby's good. Baby's getting big. Holy crap.
So you got a baby, then you're Grandpa Mogion.
Shut up.
Grandpa Mogion.
Yeah, I even did a video on that early on when I first started. When he was born, I put out it's a boy video.
Nice. Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, another 27 baby, meaning born on the 27th. I was born on 27th. Two of my sisters were on the 27th. And then my grandson, so.
Oh, that's weird.
Awesome. Yeah.
I know
I don't know, dude. Mr. Lee 3PO. Mogs, does Christopher wear a bandana too? Probably not.
I know when I was a kid, I was kind of surprised at how many of my close friends all had birthdays within about a week and a half of each other. I mean, it was kind of bizarre. We didn't even realize it until we had all been friends for a few years. And it's like, wait, your birthday is, at the end of this week? Well, my birthday is at the beginning of it. Oh, so-and-so's birthday is right in the middle of it. And we're like, well, what? So then we started getting curious and asking everybody, well, when is your birthday exactly? And it was like, yeah, there was a whole gang of us within about 8 or 10 days that were all having birthdays, one
weird.
right after the other. It was really kind of weird.
That is weird. For you guys in chat, if you guys want to come on and hang out with us, hit me up at monstermogion@gmail.com, and I'll send you a link. and we'll get you on. You know, it's Christmas Eve. Just, you know, you don't have to have a story. Just come on and say Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Jump
You
in,
know?
say Merry Christmas, tell a story or
You know,
something.
basically, this is just a continuation of what they were doing over at Sawdust Bees. They just beat me
Yep.
to it.
And I don't want to be the whole show. I haven't even ate yet. As soon as a couple more people jump on here, I'm going to go run away and go eat some food.
Well, that's what I just did. I mean, I bailed on Sawdust, scarfed down a bowl of stew, right back on.
You got the stuff the Montanans would love, though, because you know what? We got elk up here, so they don't eat deer. They're all alcoholics. They just love the elk. Yeah, they're total alcoholics.
Yeah. No, I love elk or venison or, you know.
Yeah. Not a fan of venison, but I'll eat elk or moose or any of that other. Buffalo, yum.
So Kristi just says she's on her way. She'll be here in a little bit. She just messaged me. What else? So if you're going to eat, Stephanie wants to know what's on the menu.
Leftover Vietnamese style curried beef.
So, Kat.
No, I made it. It's beef.
I'm kidding. You made Vietnamese
beef roast. Yep.
Right on. I wouldn't know where to start.
I used to live right next to a Vietnamese diner, and I pestered them for 6 months to try and get the recipe, and they would give it to me. But they told me what the basic ingredients were, which is like, okay, great, 2/3 of these we can actually get in the U.S. So then you had to figure out what the other 1/3 actually tasted like and what you could substitute. So that took about 20 years. But now I can use like pretty much local ingredients and make something that tastes just like they make it.
All right, I'm getting. I just saw in chat. Ben said for me to look at my email, so let me look at my email. I don't know if he sent me something.
All of a sudden, a fist punches out from the camera and smacks. It was an email from Chuck Norris.
That would just hysterical.
It'd be a great visual. Merry Christmas from Chuck Norris.
What the hell am I doing? I want email, not YouTube.
Where is this?
That shit is funny.
I love it when they had that book out there.
I don't know what you want, Ben, but if you want a link, I'll send you a link. I can't find
little known facts about Chuck Norris, like when he does push-ups, he doesn't actually push himself up; he just pushes the world away from him.
Oh, there you go.
And you know, Chuck Norris, when he's such a badass. And then when the boogeyman goes to sleep in the morning, he checks under his bed to make sure Chuck Norris isn't there. Love all those Chuck Norris jokes; those are hilarious.
Well, I just sent the link out to Ben. He should.
Haha! I've taken over. Ha 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 ha! Boogie Monster is gone. It's my channel now. Ha 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 ha! Push a different button, Moog. Where'd you go? Oh boy. I don't know what's happening here. I don't have a live stream on the side, so I can't see if anything's happening.
Push the wrong button.
Apparently that was the wrong button.
Yeah, no, it's a damn X up in a corner that keeps laughing at me, and I just push it anyway. Bastard. Fucker. I'll get you. Yeah, that happens all the time.
Push the wrong button.
I'm good at pushing the wrong buttons.
I have to get you to show me how to use the StreamYard thing at some point so I can push the wrong buttons too.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty simple. It's just, and it's not even StreamYard that I'm screwing up. It's just pushing that X in the corner. Like I'll pull up mail and think I'm going to get rid of that, and it gets rid of everything. Oops. See, Jenny knows. Jenny has it. Mogs has pushed the red button again.
You push the red button. Yeah. Better to push the red button than be the guy wearing the red shirt when you beam down on a away team to check out the planet. That's for
because
sure.
You ain't coming back.
No, you're done for sure. Somebody had a hilarious meme about that where they showed the whole Star Trek away team down on a planet with Santa Claus in there. Santa suddenly realizes he's the only person wearing red.
Oh man, look up Yard Dog, Larry.
Your dog.
That's what they. It's those guys went from over at Sawdust Beast. They used to use like
Google Hangouts.
Google
on it.
Hangouts. Yeah,
Yeah.
and there we go. And now they're using StreamYard, but they couldn't remember the name, so they kept calling it Yard Dog. So now it's just Yard Dog. Oh, we've got another guest coming up, and well, you see, I can't call you guys guests. You guys are family. You know, Pappy, what's going on, man?
Pappy made it. A Pappy sighting.
Merry
Now I've seen
Christmas.
Pappy twice in one day.
Yeah, but this sighting is a little longer.
Hopefully.
Can you hear us?
Well, let's see if we get it this time.
There we go. How are you, sir? Guess not. Answers that question, huh?
Still audio problems. Yep, he's still being censored. Like I said in chat over on Sawdust Beast, that's why he kept clicking off all the time, because they don't like him online. Not Sawdust Beast, but just, the bad guys. He's too truthy.
So
they gotta censor
Overbuilt has a question. Duke, any suggestions on how I can give my Miss Sasquatch a New Year's kiss? Her mouth is a bit big, and I'm afraid she will swallow my face.
Oh, yeah, she could swallow your whole head. I wouldn't do it. Thanks. Those big adults can put a friggin' pumpkin in their mouth. Are you kidding me? No way.
Oh,
Don't get near that.
what else? What is this? I'm a Groot? What? I don't know what Lockbeard just said. Pappy just says, I give up. Don't give up, Pappy. Try again. We got
It's
time.
your Wi-Fi. Plug in directly.
Yeah, that's what we learned the last time.
Yeah, it's a stinking Wi-Fi. Either up the flow speed on it, or just Ethernet cable directly in.
Yeah, the cable seemed to be the trick.
That's what I'm doing
Dale,
right now.
I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you, hon. Merry Christmas. Justin Goodearth, Malcolm B. Hey B, Merry Christmas.
Hey Justin, I haven't seen you since you broke down and got stuck at my house for a day.
Back in what, March
Yeah, that was this summer,
or April?
August.
August. Well, that was the Coloma trip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on his way back from it and broke down in town here, and I went, well,
Yeah, I know.
or would stay at my place. Those stinking hotels around here suck. We'll go look
All
for
right,
people.
who's your Squatch? Hold on. I have to find that. I don't know. I remember seeing his Hoosier Squatch's email on the screen. Now I'm just trying to remember what it was. There we go. For the amount of pot I smoke, I'm surprised I remember shit, but who's your Squatch? It's on its way, buddy. It's funny, we're friends on Facebook and we talk once in a while, but I was like, didn't recognize him when I saw him over on Sawdust Beast.
Yeah, I know like hundreds of people online, and virtually there's probably only a handful that actually know what they look like.
Right.
No idea what the rest. Some of them I don't even know what gender they are. Probably for over 3 years.
That's got to be weird, though. Awkward. Just
It's kind of fun when you finally get to meet them, or you get to see a picture of them finally. Oh, that's what that looks like. Okay, that's what so and so looks like. Now I know.
Yeah. Well, if anybody wants to know what Hoosier Squatch looks like, Jamie, what's up, man?
Oh, not much. How you guys doing?
Good to see you again.
Hey,
Doing
bud.
good.
How you doing, Duke?
Good.
I have had a train wreck tonight. He had me doing all those emails. What happened on all that stuff was I'm always using a Droid phone, and about a month ago I got an iPhone. Well, I was doing everything on the StreamYard with my laptop, and I was trying to use the iPhone, and everybody was emailing me, and I was sending it back. Well, I just forwarded the link that Mark sent me, but when I forwarded it the fourth time, it disappeared. I thought, what the world? So then I started going back to the emails that I'd already forwarded, and for some reason, it would not show the link. So I finally found I had to backtrack on Messenger or Mark had sent something else, so I copied that, and then I had to type in because I got that new iPhone and I couldn't figure out how to copy and paste the link after I typed it in one time.
I couldn't do that with my computer.
I was like, at first I was trying to use the laptop, or I was watching with the laptop, and it was just a train wreck. Trying to
You're coming in a little choppy, dude. I don't know if are you on your phone?
Audio
You on a
issue.
lap? Yeah, it's almost like if it was a phone, it was almost like the mic is covered up a little bit, or you sound a little distant and broken up.
Let me try something here.
Perfect.
Something got
That
better
was
when I got
easy.
closer.
It's like sit back down. That worked.
Is that what it was? Is
No,
it
it
better?
sounds great now. You sounded all distant, like choppy too, but now it's good.
Well, I'll turn that one off then.
Perfect.
So anyway, that's what happened. And then some people had some trouble, and then I was having to search them on Messenger, and I forwarded them through Messenger. So, and this is a pain in the butt.
I just went to send a link on Messenger here, and it wouldn't let me do it. It said it's from StreamYard through Messenger. Just there was a glitch, so it wasn't working. So it's like,
Huh.
it said clipboard, and then dropped that in Messenger. But I clicked on clipboard, and then I'm like, okay, now what? I'm lost after that.
Yeah.
So I didn't bother. I just emailed it.
Yeah. Duke,
Yeah,
where
I
did you
don't-
say you're from?
I'm from northern Minnesota originally.
Are you? Do you live like Oregon or somewhere like that now, or
Western Montana.
West? Oh, Montana. Cool.
Yeah, I'm right in between. Glacier Park is due north of me, and Yellowstone is due south. About
Nice.
17 miles from the Idaho border. So right in the middle of the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah. That'd be a
That's
nice place to
nice.
be.
52 mountain ranges and 24 million acres of forest right here in western Montana.
Wow.
Plenty of places for Bigfoot to run around and hide from people.
Sure. Sure.
No shortage of land. Like we
Yeah.
were taking that picture from the top of the Coloma when we were up there in the ghost town, and like, okay, here's a valley. You can see the valley down there with a little road with a little cluster of buildings, 7 or 8 of them. That's 9 miles away. Okay, see what's on the other side of it? There's a mountain range. And what's on the other side of that? Another mountain range. What's on the other side of that? Third mountain range. That's Idaho's border. And you know what's in between here and there? Nothing but that little road and those little cluster of buildings you see down there. There's 30 miles of woods and forest and mountains and nothing else. But no, Bigfoot can't exist. They don't have any place to live.
Yeah. Yeah, I went
So
to.
I just had Ben backstage. I clicked him on, but then it just went away. That wasn't my fault. I pushed the button, but it wasn't me.
Pushed the wrong button.
Sorry
Ben,
to interrupt. I was
Did
like,
Ben delete himself or what happened?
I don't know. He'll be back. He knows how it works.
They get bad signal down there in
I
Florida.
didn't
It's
do
too humid or something.
Ben's in Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. They get bad signal down there in Louisiana. It's too humid or something. Where's Kristi? She's in Louisiana too, and she's supposed to be on.
She'll be here. She wanted to get home so she could hardwire in, like plug in, just like we were talking about.
Yeah, because it actually works.
Yeah, amazing, huh?
Did you say you had to work tomorrow, Mose?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a suck sandwich. What the hell? Working on Christmas?
I don't know, dude. It's like, why the fuck are you guys open on Christmas, you greedy bastards?
Literally no one is open on Christmas. Nobody's open on Christmas Eve. I couldn't even find a fast food place to get a burger from earlier today.
Kristi, what's happening?
What is happening?
Let
My
me see if I
favorite
can
show.
change it around.
Kristi.
What's up, Duke? I gotta. You say don't hug the Wookie, but I gotta hug the Dookie.
Squishy and brown, it's danger clothing. Don't hug the.
Oh,
What's up,
shit.
Hoosier?
Not much. Same old, same old. How you doing tonight?
I am doing good. Now I can finally see a face to you.
Well, you never seen me before?
Just like
I'm on that.
Duke says.
Well, you can find me on the internet on the prison site.
Well, not on the milk carton.
No.
It's post office wall.
Yeah.
So how are you, Kristi? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm good. I was rushing to get here. I had to go to my sister's house because I had presents for her in my truck, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to give them to her at my mom's house. I'm going, oh, so yeah. I'm all over God's creation today.
That's one of those things you can't wait an extra day to go hand the presents out because you're supposed to be there like tomorrow kind of thing.
No,
Yeah, it's
no, my
things.
sister. They going to the Saints game tomorrow because they got a suite. My sister's got they pay for their season seats, and I don't know how, but she got a suite, so she's gonna be treated like royalty, you know.
Nice.
No, she don't get out that often. I mean, my sister's got twin boys with cerebral palsy, so, and not one, but she's got two.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And they're 21 years old. She's got one, he walks, and her other son, he doesn't do anything. He just lays there, you know. He's a happy child, you know. He looks up at you and he smiles. So yeah, you know.
Stephanie, what do you mean? She says somebody passed the blunt to Kristi already.
Shoot. If I could, I would, but you know what? I'm gonna have a nice cigarette.
I can't even do that. I'm indoors, no smoking zone here.
Oh man, I know it's probably below zero freezing over there by you.
Yeah, whenever you want to have a cigarette, you go outside where it's like 20 degrees and have a cigarette.
In bare feet, huh?
Generally, yeah. I'm gonna put on shoes just to go outside and have a cigarette. What are you, crazy?
Dude, it's cold over here. Believe me, I got 2 jackets on and I'm still cold.
I'm cold.
Shit,
too.
I'm inside and I'm wearing thermals.
I got those on too.
I can imagine
that was the other Christmas present to myself was a new thermal top.
Ooh.
Well, for some reason, you know, I'm tall, so whenever I get a thermal top, it's always too short. Like, you know, it's like that far up the wrist, and you know.
It's so like high water pants, but high water shirts.
Exactly.
Like the parts that are actually covered are warm, but that's not all the parts that should be covered.
Oh, you know what? There was something else I forgot to mention. I did the math, and technically, all my live videos, and if you include just the one that I deleted, this is number 50.
Oh, cool.
This is my 50th show.
Wow. Congratulations, man. 50 shows. Keep them rolling.
Yeah, man. It's, you know, it's a small milestone, but it's a milestone, you know?
Dude, I remember when I had turned out my 12th show, I was going like, wow, I wonder if I can keep going and make it to 20. That's going to be a lot of effort. I'm going to keep trying. I'll try and make it to 20 shows. Yeah, right. I'm working on episode 109, part 2 right now.
Yeah. You go, Duke.
There's still people to talk to that are interesting that are filming Bigfoot. So as long as that keeps happening, I guess I'll keep doing shows about it.
You right. You better keep doing it. I'll come fly up there and put my foot up your butt.
I guess I can't retire now. Doomed to work until death.
I'd stop
Kristi
doing it just for that reason. I
was talking to a couple of my friends about this a couple of days ago about how your whole working life, you're working your butt off, and you're lucky you get your weekend off, and then you have to run around and take care of all the stuff at home that you couldn't do during the week, and you don't really get any time off. And oh my God, I can hardly wait until I retire and I get some time off. Here's the bad news: when you retire, you have less time to do anything, because then you get an evil boss that makes you do stuff all the time, which is either you or your wife or your husband. So in any case, you're going to be working even more as soon as you're retired, because now you got no excuses to put off all the stuff that you could go, oh, I know I should do that, but I got to go to work. And now you don't have that excuse. So I don't
Every
even.
time I pull Ben up, he goes away.
My boss is so evil; he doesn't give me any time off now. So retirement sucks.
Who was that was coming on?
It was Ben. I don't know why he keeps bouncing off.
He
And
looked
everybody
like
in chat, thank you for saying congratulations on number 50. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Ben was there, and I put him up, and then he's gone.
now he's gone.
Maybe it's the internet limiter. You can only have so many people from Louisiana on one show.
Hey. Hey, different parts of Louisiana, we're not all the same.
Yeah. It's the same way up here in Montana. I tried to do a birthday show with Aaron, and the whole thing was just my computer crashed, the audio sucked, everything was completely like hell. And like either one of us can do a show and it'll be just fine, but you try and put both of us on the same show. Nope, can't do it. We're both in Montana. It's an overload on the internet. It'll blow up or something.
What's happening, Ben?
Hey, what's going on?
Merry Christmas, man.
Ben.
Welcome.
Merry
Stick around
Christmas,
this time?
dude.
You gonna
It
stick
took me a
around?
long time. Do what?
So you gonna stick around? Every time I bring you up, you disappear.
Yeah, dude. Man. I don't know why this thing is just. It's got a switch to Chrome, and
All right, Pappy, I saw that. I'll check it.
See, it's a Louisiana limiter I was talking about.
Now, is it just me? But Ben, I can always see your face. I can't see your body. You look like a shadow person.
He's
Looks like a
actually
Bigfoot.
a disembodied head that floats around with a.
yeah, pretty much. Man.
You look like part of the Queen album. It's just
Exactly
the
what
four
it looks
faces.
I was going to light and low. I'm just smoking
No.
a cigarette. I'll go on the light and low.
Yeah, well, that's somebody said that earlier. You popped on the Sawdust Beast and you were all lit up and everything, and somebody said, "Oh, I've never seen him in the light."
Yeah.
2 seconds later, back in the dark.
She's always lurking out in the dark having a cigarette when he's on your show.
Well,
All you
he's
see is
probably
just
in
the
a
glow of the cigarette.
he's probably in the boonies, and I'm in the city. So
Where
Well, by
you
the
at?
time Moog's show comes on, it's the middle of the night where Ben is at, So
Well,
same thing as where
both
you're
of us. Yeah.
Oh, come on, it's only an hour
Me and
difference.
Kristi.
at. Yeah.
Where you at,
Jesus.
Kristi?
I'm in. I'm out of New Orleans.
Yeah, I could tell you in New Orleans for sure. I could
Outskirt.
definitely tell.
Yeah.
And where are
Yep.
you, Ben? You're Jefferson.
Right around Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Red Club.
Yeah.
See, if that was Montana, they would have just called it Red
Yeah.
Club. They wouldn't have called it that.
It's that French
Duke, you're a
influence.
mess.
Duke is the best. Might be a mess, but he's the best.
And there's literally areas up here with names like that. I'm not kidding. If you ever get up to Montana and look at some of the local names, that's how they name them. It's truth in advertising. Oh, what's that mountain range called? Crazy Mountains. Why do you call it that? Crazy woman used to live there. Okay. How about the Sapphire Mountains? Well, you know what we dig up there? No, wait. Let me guess. How about the Gemstone Range? Yep, same thing there. Yeah, you guys are really not very creative with your name. What's that 9,900 foot mountain over there called? Mount Lolo. Is there a Mount Tall that's around here that's bigger than that
Bigger?
one?
That's
No,
the
that
little
one over there
next
is
to
called
it.
Squaw Peak. Okay, don't even tell me. I don't want to know.
So Cajun Jewel says Baton Rouge, my hometown. Right on.
Right on.
Yeah,
No,
Cajun
she's from
Jules.
Livingston. She's from Livingston.
Livingston Parish. Yep. Sharon Guy's from Livingston too.
Livingston Parish. Yes, they are all real close to Baton Rouge. I'm not in Baton Rouge. I live in Ascension. You know.
Ascension Parish, yeah.
Yeah, I
See,
grew
we,
up in.
we have parishes here. We don't have counties.
Yeah, we do.
We end up parish.
Because
Yeah,
they're all dying to move somewhere else. That's why they call them a parish.
So basically, a parish is a county.
Yes.
yeah,
I
but
always wondered that. I wasn't sure.
it's based on Catholicism. So all the Catholic church, they have different parishes and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so that's why we
Catholic.
still have parishes.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I always wondered why it was called a parish. I never actually looked it up. I don't guess I
that's-
know anybody that lives
that's
in
what it is.
Louisiana.
You
I
know
thought
me.
that was really
you know
cool.
Ben.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean that I
that
run
was cool.
into.
They didn't call them counties. They have a different name for it. Yeah, it's a parish.
The parish.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
does
Go
come
to,
from
go
the
to chat
Catholic
real
church.
quick. Long Island Bigfoot, what's up, man? Welcome.
We
What
have
it
lots
do?
of corn up here.
So
LIB.
I gotta find this. Pappy sent me a poem or something, and I don't know where it is.
Is that where the
Oh,
church
it's a love
parishioners
poem.
came from? From the parish?
Do
No,
I?
that-
Do?
Live in the parish.
I hope it's a love poem.
It's called Santa's Big Feet.
Oh,
And I'm guessing I have to read this to the cadence of Night Before Christmas.
Yes, do it.
It was the
yeah.
day before Christmas, not long ago, at my cabin down by the creek. I was pondering the snow and how much would fall, 'cause weather report was bleak. I knew my friends that lived in the woods would be struggling to find their next meal, so I packed up a bag of snacks for them all to let them know that I'm keeping it real. Although I've never seen them, I know that they are there, hiding and watching what I do, and they know I like to share. Apples, nuts, and a few donuts too. I laid them all in a row under the tree at the usual spot. They offered protection from the snow. I returned to the cabin and relit the stove, feeling good about what I've done. I went for my phone to check the weather when I discovered the phone was gone. Somewhere out there it slipped away from the clip I carried it on, lost in the snow between here and there. I figured the phone was gone. Round the middle of the night came a squeak from the side porch door. Something had come poking around, like I've heard many nights before. I flipped the light on while peeking outside, hoping to see the cause. Nothing but snow, big fluffy flakes. I thought, must be Santa Claus. I opened my door to look on the porch, and there lay the phone by the door. It was wet with snow melting, no puddle yet, newly placed on the mat on the floor. Beside it, so plain and incredible sight, I couldn't believe my eyes. A wet footprint so big and so long, it was an incredible size. Who would have known that the stories were true? They make their presence known to those who are aware and show respect when we venture into their home. Maybe sometime when things are just right, we'll get the chance to meet. Until that happens, I'm satisfied knowing my Santa has big feet.
Yeah.
An original poem by Pappy Two Bears.
Nice. Good one, Pappy.
Sorry if I screwed up the cadence, but that's cool.
That is cool.
All right, now
Well,
I gotta
I'm going to have to
It's
take a quick break here because I got somebody trying to call me for some reason. So it must be, judging by who it is, it's important. So
All right, good.
I'll jump right back on if you want to just mute me or.
Yeah, man. I'll duck you down backstage. Pappy, thank you so much for that poem.
That's sweet. He is such a wise man.
Oh, absolutely. I that's the one
Why?
person I would love to hang out with around a campfire and just pass the blunt. I had to. I couldn't resist.
Do you want to know what's ironic? They got the abominable snowman on TV right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, Ben's back.
Hey,
Hey, man.
yeah, that happens. Ask Moog. Ask him. It'll
The
happen. You can press a
king of
button
disappearing.
and you're gone.
Led Zeppelin man.
I wonder how many people even know what we're talking about. Would say Led Zeppelin and Queen on here.
Right?
I tell my kids, they're like, "What are you listening to?"
Classic rock.
You know what
Yeah.
surprises me? My son, he actually likes 80s music, and 70s
Right
and
on.
80s music. It kind of
That's good.
surprised me.
It's good
Yeah.
music.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Straight
It
up.
is. They have garbage music out right now.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
I gotta say it. All the music right now is fucking garbage.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
don't, know,
doesn't.
I don't listen to I listen to country. I haven't heard any decent rock in a long time, so I don't know.
No.
The old rock and roll, AC/DC.
AC/DC. You like that? You
Hey,
like
I
that?
was
Oh, yeah.
jamming. I was jamming the Jackal today.
Jackal, I
Really?
love
Oh, yeah.
Jackal. Whoa. You know the chainsaw song.
My son, he had his friend over today, and she was in there, and I was playing that. Or that was yesterday. I'm sorry, yesterday evening, and I was playing Jackal. I Stand Alone, and I was in there, and I was cooking for him. My wife was gone, and I said, "You guys want to fix something to eat?" Sure. So I started cooking, and I was jamming the Jackal. I said, "Turn around, look at her." I said, "Do you know who that is?" She goes, "I have no idea."
Yeah, they do some crazy stuff in their shows.
That was
yeah.
the song that says "Ooh, wah, ah, ah, ah." Is that?
No.
Maybe I could be wrong. I could be
I saw
wrong.
Jackal in concert a couple years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago.
I'll be honest,
right here
I
in
don't like
town.
that many songs of Jackal. There's just 2 or 3 songs that I like, but it's like that with a lot of bands. So I mean, it's not just Jackal.
How many Pink Floyd songs do you like?
I like The Wall.
The Wall.
Yeah.
Man,
I can't remember the name of it. Not very many, just 2 or 3.
Really?
2 or 3. Come on, Mo.
Yeah.
How many you like?
Pink Floyd songs? I like them all.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm,
Me too, dude. Me too.
what I listen to now,
love Pink
what I've
Floyd.
always listened to and I sing is country, but I've always been into classic rock and some of the newer stuff through the 80s, 90s, and then I kind of got away from it, so I kind of like the older stuff.
CCR, I love a lot of their songs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I like George Thorogood. I like a lot of his songs.
Bad to the bone.
Yeah.
What was that, the Delaware Destroyers? That was
Is that
George Thorogood.
George? That is. I think that is George Thorogood.
And the Delaware Destroyers, yeah.
Yeah, and the Delaware Destroyers. I
John
only know
Lewis
that.
says Metallica. Oh shit, I've been wearing my Metallica hat for days. I had it on all this afternoon.
Enter Sandman 1.
Yeah. I like Metallica.
I like Disturbed.
Mr. Lee
Indestructible.
3PO, you want to get yourself kicked off? Say that again. Kenny.
Wow, Mo will kick you off himself.
Kenny G.
There might be that certain situation where that might be appropriate.
Nah,
Yeah,
Oh,
nah.
man.
maybe in your life, dude, not me.
Yeah.
Too funny.
Kenny G.
My face hurts, man. Stephanie Perez says Bob Seger turned the page.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
that's pretty
have
cool.
I
Yeah,
have sang that song in karaoke probably 1,000 times. I love singing that song.
sing it.
Not here.
No,
Not without music.
well, you don't have any.
But yeah,
access
but
to music.
that's I love doing that song. And usually by the end I lose my voice.
Well, I don't sing.
Yeah, me neither. I'm terrible at it.
Oh, everybody's just taking my word for it. They don't know if I can sing or not.
I assure you, I can't.
But I can. I'm not patting myself on the back. See, even my sister. Where'd it go? Kim says, Moke sings that. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, 2 people here. Or maybe, I don't know. I think my son might have heard me sing too.
Most people who like country can sing.
Yeah, but you know what's weird is when I sing, I have that country.
You got this country twang.
The twang or whatever. But people hear me sing and they're like, where are you from? Like, especially when I was back east in New Jersey, they're like, where are you from? I'm like, here. They're like, you don't sound like you're from New Jersey. And everybody's like, why aren't you in Nashville? And so, I went down and checked it out. But, yeah, Steph, well, that's your problem if you don't believe me. Somebody's like, I don't believe you. Deal with it. One day I'll sing for you guys.
Go ahead.
No,
sing Barbie Girl.
Go for it.
Is my name Carrie?
Whenever they did that, he said he was going to sing. He said he was talking about putting songs up or people suggesting songs.
Barbie Girl.
I wanted him to sing.
He just just did Desperado or something. What the hell?
Yeah, that was actually good. I thought he did good. And
I can't play the instrument, so I can't accompany myself.
Well, when he did that, I suggested "I'm Too Sexy."
He sang Barbie Girl.
I know he did, but I was trying to get him to sing "I'm Too Sexy." That right said Fred or something like that.
And now my other sister jumps in. He has a beautiful voice. Thanks, Pam.
We're gonna take your sister's words for it.
Okay.
You probably sing good.
Megan Richardson.
Uh-oh.
Mogs is Willie Nelson's stoned clone.
I was about to say that.
How much more
Good one, Megan.
stoned can you be than Willie Nelson, though?
What's that?
How much more stoned can you be than Willie Nelson? Really?
You can be Snoop Dogg.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that. I stand corrected. You were right about that.
Yeah, Cajun Jules. Mogion, please sing for us. It'll be our Christmas gift.
Uh-oh.
I'm not exchanging gifts this year. Guys, I promise. One day I will sing for you guys, but not tonight.
Oh, sing us a Christmas song.
Man, for us Louisianians. Come on.
Where the hell did my water go?
He's ignoring us.
I can't sing. I got cotton mouth. I need water. I don't know what the hell happened to my water.
Ooh.
Anyway, I had it for the last show. I must have brought it inside and forgot to bring it back in with me.
It is cold out here. God,
I know.
Jenny says, Mogs, you need ponytail like Willie. He has braids. Actually, one year I did dress up like Willie. I just braided all this, 2 braids, and well, I just braided my hair. What if, good question, Mr. Lee 3PO. What if Mode's singing his shit? Do we unsubscribe? That's why I ain't singing.
Maybe after all of the shit talking he's been doing about how good he can sing, maybe we need to.
Yeah. Well, that's up to you.
Instead of the boys who'd be called the Sasquatch boys. Man.
Long Island Bigfoot. I'll whoop whoop along when you sing.
Hey,
Whoop,
come on the
whoop.
show, man.
Yeah, Mike, what are you up to, man?
We need to get Mokes to sing.
I'll send him a link if he wants to come on. I am just thrilled that everybody's hanging out with me tonight. It is Christmas Eve.
You provide a great show for us, man.
Well, thanks.
I appreciate it.
I can remember,
I
Mopes.
appreciate all of you.
I can remember whenever you first got started, we were on one night. I was just in the chat. There was like 9 of us. You remember those days? Just 9, 10, 11, or 12, something like that. And it just kept growing and growing.
Yeah, the live shows have done pretty good. I mean, I don't recall too many shows where I got lucky with this because I was a moderator and in chat before I started the show, so I got to know people like Carrie Arnold and other creators and a lot of people took me under their wing when I started and really helped me out. And so since people already knew me, for me to start the show, the chat was pretty good to start with, and it's just fun watching it grow.
Yeah.
The other day it was like 800. Now it's like 809. It just slowly creeps up, and it's to me it's like the perfect speed. I don't need for it to happen overnight. I don't need to just blow up. I'm enjoying this. I'm having fun, and I don't want to get too big. Who am I sending a link to? Who did you? Oh, Mike. Okay.
Long Island Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I like his picture.
Oh,
Yeah,
what the
that's a
hell did
good
I just
picture,
do?
for sure.
Hoosier, do you get out in the field?
Not very much. Not very much at all. No, I work a full-time job, and then I have a side business too. And I do a lot of other stuff too, but not that much. I plan on doing a lot more of it. I've done it a little bit, just hit and miss, and it's just all about time. And I'll be able to retire from the job I have in about 4 years, and I have a side business, and I don't really want to mess with it, but I want to be able to leave in 4 years and come home and do that side business. So, and I know if I walk away from it, I'm going to build again. And I've just done it so many years, and it's built up, and it's a huge pain in the butt right now. But once one or the other goes, it's not so bad. But I don't want to give it up because I'm afraid I'm going to need it. So, and I hate my job I have now.
I think we all do.
Yeah, I hate my job now. It's micromanage silliness. It's just unreal. We had a guy got wrote up last week because his reflective vest was too dirty.
What?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I'm not joking. I mean, it's like that all the time.
Oh, it's like that everywhere. They coming down hard on people. They don't want to pay you because, for one, COVID. You're like, if you're like me, you're around people, not close to them, but you see people on a daily basis.
Right.
I'm gonna try. I want to do a lot of conventions this coming up year, and I want to get out there and go walk around.
Mm-hmm. Well, I went to
provided they have conventions this year. I mean, depending on how this whole thing goes.
Well, Jefferson, Texas had it, but they didn't have the amount of people what they normally did. I think the place it fills up like 300 people, and I think only 150 people were able to go. You had to buy your ticket.
Okay.
Which is pretty good. I mean, I love to go to one. I've never really been to an actual convention. See,
the thing I get up here too is there's just not a lot of people doing stuff like we're interested in. There's very few. There is a handful of them, and I don't know. It's just like I never run into them, or I don't run into them on any chats, and it's like they don't visit the chats and stuff like that much. And if they do, they're all the way up north, up by the Great Lakes, or
Where are you?
I'm in Bloomington, Indiana, just south of Bloomington, Indiana.
Indiana, yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually not a bad area at all. So we have a fair share of sightings. The problem is we have a lot of dogman sightings in this area, and I really don't like that at
Mhm.
I have no desire to come across that.
No, I don't think many people.
Why not? What do you
Mm.
think the difference is?
I don't know. It's all mental, I think. I mean, I don't really hear anything. Nothing
Yeah.
drastic goes on. I mean, it's not like they're out maiming people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just don't think my mind, something about some kind of animal like that, I'm going to have a good time wrapping my mind around it. It's like I'm going to reject it. I'm not going to reject it. I'm probably going to run.
Well, that's like when I first got into the Bigfoot subject. I was like, all right, Bigfoot, okay. And then somebody said Dogman, and I went, what the hell? One cryptid at a time, folks.
Yeah.
Let me deal with Bigfoot. And what's this Dogman? Just too crazy.
Yeah,
But-
that's a little
but-
bit more. That's a little bit more of a different topic than Sasquatch.
Yeah, and when you listen
And-
to stories that people tell about Dogman,
Yeah,
you're like, they just come off to me as 10 times scarier.
yeah,
Yeah,
The
they do.
emotion that's put into that, the fear factor that these people experience and they share in their stories is just incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
I'm gonna turn up the notch for you a little bit tonight. On Sawdust, they were saying about how people are called researchers and all that. I got the best word for it: explorers, like Bigfoot explorer. That's what I consider myself. And
Yeah.
it's like more and more groups are popping up, and more people are just like getting out in the field, and it's good. That's
Yeah.
fine. But you know what? Most of them are not going to find Sasquatch. Because when you want something, it's not going to happen.
No.
And Moggs, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, most likely
Okay.
it's going to take some time. I mean,
Well,
you're going to have
it'll
to
come to
spend the
you.
time.
It's not that. People, let me grab a camera. Let me go out in the woods. Now, I was like that in the beginning. Let's go out in the woods and yell and see what we can find with cameras and stuff. It don't happen like that.
Yeah.
But what I have experienced, it you don't need that. You don't need cameras. You don't need all this other stuff. That's a good one.
hmm
Oh, what's
You
going
know-
on? Hold on a second.
If I could sit here and tell you
What's up?
what is going on, your head would spin.
Tell us.
And it has to come out later on, baby.
That's why we're here, though. That's why we're here.
Well, people in
Sorry, buddy.
perception,
No problem.
people
left
in
Duke down.
perception want to become fame and popular because I could get a picture of Sasquatch. I could do this and I could do that.
You
What's
can.
the point? What's the point?
I don't really see the point, but but I mean, if you know a lot of stuff that nobody else knows, I mean, this would be a good
Yeah.
place. This
I
would be
just
the
wanna
best
see one.
place to say it.
I just want to see one.
Hey, me too, man. Me too.
That's all I want. I'm
But
not
that's
out to
the
prove
thing.
anything to
That's the
anybody,
thing.
just me.
You have to be patient, and you have to be open. You have to have respect.
And
But
you also have
you're
to put yourself in that
explorer.
situation and get out there and do it.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's where
I
have
that's
to get out
that.
there.
I believe me. First time I set foot in the woods with Scott from Bigfoot Explorer, saw the signs the first time immediately. An X, a footprint, and 2 wood knocks. First time walking out in the woods. Then came the rest of the stuff anyway. But you just gotta have the patience, and you have to have the open mind. You have to go in the woods, not like a maniac, and say, "Hey, okay, I'm gonna see a squatch today. I'm gonna get a picture."
Yeah, well, who really?
So I just answered the phone. You guys just saw me. Steph says, "Mogs, I've never seen you take a phone call." All good. It was Duke. I'm not paying
Well,
attention.
it was
And Duke's
Duke?
sitting down in the thing. Duke's like, "Yeah, I'm in chat, dude." Sorry, buddy.
No problem. Sorry I had to leave. I had one of my other team members actually called me up, and he's all bent out of shape right now because he's having an argument online with some supposed Bigfoot expert that's trying to tell him that Bigfoot don't make tree structures.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Everybody knows everything, huh? God damn.
yeah. This guy's a
And
total
some
expert,
apparently
man.
know nothing.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
this is one of the.
ridiculous.
This is somebody that actually targets people to take them on Bigfoot tours, and he thinks Bigfoot don't make tree structures. I wouldn't waste my money going anywhere with that jackass, folks.
Oh, my goodness. Does he have initials of TS?
Oh, yeah.
good
As a matter of
notes.
fact, he does. And
Wow.
there's-
Strange.
yeah, I know.
Strange.
Amazing, huh? Yeah, the guy that has all he does is take people on a little putt-putt with his boat to show them some orca whales, but he knows all about Bigfoot. And he's Mr.
Wow.
Respect, too. He's always preaching how you got to respect Bigfoot. Show respect for Bigfoot. You don't even show respect for your own freaking culture. You had some tourists out, and you opened up an ossuary that had bones of your own damn dead native relatives in there, you know, ancestors. But you're showing the tourists the bones in the ossuary, and that's respectful. But you want us to respect Bigfoot. You don't even respect your own damn people. You're a hypocrite, and everybody should start calling you Tomb Raider.
They got quite a lot of those, Duke.
There's
They got
only
a lot
one
of
that's the main one. The
They
main
got a lot
one.
of
There's a lot of
hypocrites
big
out
name
there.
bullshitters in this community right now, and I'm sick and tired of their crap, and I'm about to start putting my foot on their freaking head.
Do it, man.
Can I get on your coattails and ride with you?
I'm coming, and hell's coming with me. Whoever wants to ride along, feel free.
Can I drive the bus?
You can drive the steamroller.
Wow.
No, I just had enough of these panty-ass bullshit artists out there trying to pretend they know anything and giving people bad information. And then when somebody actually tells them something that doesn't agree with their little narrow view, they've contracted from watching, never finding Bigfoot, apparently. They don't want to agree with it or ever look into it. Well, I'm sorry if you're a pansy ass that's got your head buried in the sand or so far up your ass, you need a full cranial analectomy to have it surgically removed. But that's your fucking problem. Maybe you should shut your fucking mouth until you know something is worth listening to, dumbass.
Tell him, man. Fuck. Tell him.
You heard it here.
Yes. Yep.
And I better stop right now because I'm going to start getting mad and not being nice anymore.
Damn.
Oh, jeez. Nah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, that's one of my pet peeves. These guys that don't know what the hell they're talking about, and they're busy telling everybody else that they're wrong. Well, you get your ass out in the field and friggin' prove something. How many Bigfoot have you filmed? How many have you seen? Yeah. How many tracks have you found? That's what I thought. Shut the fuck up, rookie.
Whoa, Duke!
And Merry
knock it
Christmas.
off!
Oh, man.
You got
And you know what? The sad thing? Duke is 100% right.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. For sure.
We had a guy on the show one time, and he tried to say that Bigfoot don't make structures. Okay, what does a pink dragon with no fingers? What
Well,
has an opposable thumb?
We routinely find structures in the same places we find Bigfoot tracks. And the best example of that is somebody was on my show. He was out moose hunting, and they started finding Bigfoot tracks all over the place in this area. And he said, dude, I don't know what to do about this. He literally called me from the moose hunting camp. And I said, how much time have you got on your tag? Do you have enough time to run around and film this stuff? Or do you have to get your moose and get out of there? And he's like, no, we got another weekend. And I said, well, if you can do it, please go investigate, film these tracks, film all this stuff, see what you can find. So they literally spent the entire next day going around filming. And they got so damn many tracks filmed that they just stopped filming them after a while because there was just so many of them. They were everywhere. And one of the things that they found, they were following a trail. There's one, probably one of the bigger males, about 18-inch tracks. And he went right up to this spot where there's two big, fat 18-inch tracks right there. And directly in front of where he's standing, there's two snap-offs, one pointing each direction, about 7 feet up, 4 or 5 inch diameter trees snapped off. one going each direction. There's his tracks right next to it. Well, I'm sorry if you can't read the signs any better than that, and you're a complete fucking moron who's never been in the woods, followed a Bigfoot trail, and couldn't find his own ass with both fucking hands, loser. But some of us actually do research and document evidence.
Lord has spoken.
We got the fucking evidence to back up what we're talking about, and you got two things, Jack and shit, and Jack just went home, loser. And I'm in good fucking company, too, because Dr. John Bindernagel, yeah, he believed the tree structures were made by Bigfoot. Igor fucking Burtsev, Dr. Igor Burtsev, the head of the Department of Hominology in Moscow, Russia, also knows Bigfoot make tree structures.
Dude, I've never heard anybody ever doubt anything that you say, to tell you the truth.
I can back it up. I actually film shit and prove what I'm talking about. And I got researchers all over the damn continent that go and do independent research to try and verify the stuff that we're all finding. We just had another one that started on last week that has to do with magnetism. But as soon as one of us gets a hot lead, all the rest of us get to know about it, and they'll get to check it out in their own areas and see if it's valid or if it's bullshit. So when we come out and start saying we think blah, 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 we've already done a lot of research on it, and we're just about 100% sure it's true. Before we
have to have, yeah.
Blah, 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 we think maybe they could do that. That's actual research. That's actual science. You get a theory, you get your lazy fat ass out in the field and test it, and don't be riding around drinking beer on your fucking boat, running your fat ass fucking mouth for any idiot that'll lay you on their show.
I hear you.
He's right.
Somebody just say. Wait a minute. Tell us how you really feel.
Now I'll get banned from YouTube.
No, you won't.
Nah.
Not like I really care. I got platforms all over the place. I'm on Library. I'm on Odyssey. I'm on BitChute. I'm on Rumble. I'm on all.
MeWe.
Yeah, you are out there, man. You have a lot of different platforms.
I got stuff everywhere. They can't get rid of me that easy.
They're trying.
But I mean, it's not even that. It's not even if YouTube will get rid of you, bro. People will search you out because you are, somebody who really knows about this stuff. And there's not too many people who really know about this stuff.
Now, if I do get zapped off YouTube, the best place to go is Odyssey because I've got my whole library channel linked over there. And everything that I put up on YouTube has been transferred over there, including the stuff that YouTube subsequently decided was objectionable for some reason and took down. That's all over there still, too. So you got a more complete catalog of all my stuff over on Odyssey than what there is on YouTube.
Okay.
I think Joey's confused. Joey Hayes just comes on and says, "Hey, folks, happy Halloween," and puts a Christmas tree up. Serious.
Merry Mardi Gras.
Merry Mardi Gras. There's not going to be no Mardi Gras this year. You know that, huh? May you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
You know that, huh?
Yep.
That's a shame.
All right.
No Mardi Gras. No parades.
Hey, you speak Creole?
I know a few words, not many.
A little bit Cajun French?
Yeah, vipite.
All right. All right.
Kaima?
That's more than me. More than I know.
So Long Island Bigfoot says, "Why would you pay anyone any mind like that? They just trying to fuck with you, probably trolling for more dumb cells up Schitt's Creek." Okay. No, it's just fucked up. The
reason I got mad is because he's not attacking somebody that's supposedly at his level. He's attacking somebody that's supposedly way below his level of learning that's only been doing it for a couple of years and already knows about 20 times as much as that fat load of shit does. That's why I got mad about it.
You spoke the truth.
I got a feeling I might know who that is, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither.
So, Murray F
Ben.
says he can count to 10 in French, guys. So,
Damn.
Well, you guys were talking Creole, so he's like, "Well, wait, I can count to 10."
Now she was.
Actually,
I don't
so
know.
can I.
I can count to
Yeah.
10 in French, but not Creole French.
Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq,
I
six,
say
sept,
these
huit,
that
neuf,
we
dix.
never these.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Russian always screwed me up though. I could never finish 1 to 10 in Russian.
I'm
No,
Italian.
German.
I'm
Fine,
Italiano.
whatever.
Yeah, German's easy. I never even
Yeah.
got a chance to learn any Russian. Where did you get the chance to learn that?
No, it wasn't Russian, actually. I think the only Russian I know is Меня зовут Mogs, which just means I am called Mogs.
Really? Minya Davut.
Меня зовут.
Zavut. Okay.
Of
I
course,
barely know English.
I learned that for a girl. Of course, you know.
I bet.
That was a long time ago.
I could teach you Italian. That's what my heritage is: Italian, German, and Indian.
Nice.
Indian.
American
Like-
Indian, yes.
Oh, American
Do
Indian.
you speak
okay.
Italian fluently?
A little bit, not when I was
A
little.
little bit. A little
Yeah.
bit fluently. Tell us
Yeah,
something.
I already know how to answer the phone. Like my first wife was, her mother was from Italy, her father was Irish, and we went to Italy for our honeymoon, and her relatives from Italy would always call the house. So whenever I would hear the phone, that little beep from overseas, I'd answer it in Italian, like pronto, and then they'd be like, where's your wife? She's she's working, or But yeah, that's the only Italian I knew, is how to answer the damn phone.
Well, it's very similar to Spanish too. Like they say "mi casa su casa," my house is your house. They say it too in Italian.
Sure.
That's what they say?
Yeah, "mi casa su casa." You say like eat is mangiare.
Mangiare.
Yeah, bath to go take a bath is bagno.
Well, that's
Bathroom.
the bathroom, but
Baccato.
to take a shower in like Spanish is douche. I'm just, it's
It
true.
literally is. He's not kidding.
Yeah,
Wow, I thought that was French. I think all of those are Romance languages, so it's probably the same in French too. French, Spanish, and Italian are all Romance languages.
Yeah, they're all really similar.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. They say caca in Spanish, and we say cacari.
So Robin Ward says, I could picture Duke riding a bull elephant right through the forest like a Bigfoot Tarzan.
Wow.
Too cold up here for elephants to be riding a mammoth.
Right?
More comments like this. This is awesome.
So what's up, Ben? You're quiet tonight. You have any questions for anybody?
Nah, dude, not really. I mean, I asked Duke everything I could possibly ask him.
Last time.
Yeah.
right
Man, not really. Not really.
This
Well,
is
I'll
the
tell you
first
guys
time.
one thing. If you want to see a lot of those gigantic tree structures that a certain moron thinks Bigfoot don't make, I got a lot of them on my show tomorrow night. And you might want to come over and check them out. And then think about for a minute, if Boy Scouts could make any of these things, or if they're just naturally occurring, and then you can laugh your ass off for a while.
All right.
And it what, 50 feet tall, Duke?
Oh, God, no. We got 3 X structures in this video that are all like 60 feet. They're gigantic. The Super X, we went back and documented the hell out of that thing. That's 30 feet just up to the cross pieces. And it's got a leaner on one side of it, which is an entire tree, butt end up, no stump there. How did it get there? Was the tree doing a cartwheel and got stuck partway through? Yeah, right.
Oh, The pink fairy put it there.
Yeah, the pink fairies put it there. That's how it got there. No, some Boy Scouts were out in the middle of the woods for no reason. They were completely bored, so they figured they'd move an entire tree into place there and just put it there for some reason.
Hey, Kristi, have you ever seen that in Louisiana?
I have seen X's, but they're not as gigantic as Duke's. I got pictures of a leaner in a tree. Most of the stuff that I find is like the glyphs on the ground. I find X's on the ground. I find these structures with the stick sideways. They stab it in the ground like a marker, like which way to go. And then there's some that are with the stick on the ground with two sticks like an H. I find a lot of those. You know,
yep. Some of the giant X's we find, they've actually pushed the sides over, and the only reason that we think that it's not natural and a Bigfoot did it is because, first of all, it's perfectly symmetrical, and secondly, in all three cases that we documented in this video, there's like a little crotch in the tree up at the top. There's a Y in it, and they aimed the other trees to hit that spot specifically so they won't slide down. So if this is just natural, how are you going to find three of these things within like 3-4 miles of each other that have all mysteriously had an entire trees pushed into position like this? And the first one that we found up there, those trees weren't pushed into position. They were moved into position. There wasn't a stump there for either one. Those were entire full-size lodgepole pines, 60, 70 feet tall, that somebody had moved into position and made a nice 50-foot X structure out of it. And we got all that documented. That's all on video, pictures, and everything. There are no, excuse me, there's no stump there. Those things were moved into position. They came from somewhere. How'd they get there? So you going to tell me Boy Scouts moved a 6,000-pound tree into position there for some reason? Why?
Yeah, I know, dude. I've seen your videos, dude. They are
So tell us tomorrow. How long is your video tomorrow night?
It's a little bit over an hour-long show, so hour 17 minutes.
What did you say? 224 pics and videos.
227 pictures and pieces of video in that hour 17 minutes from about 8 different people, and also, like I said, it's most people should be able to make it. It's 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific, 5 Alaska time, 10 o'clock Nova Scotia time.
So real quick. Long Island Bigfoot says it's officially Christmas in New York. Merry Cryptic Christmas and Squatchy New Year. Mike, thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Long Island.
Everybody on the East Coast,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
In
Christmas.
the Eastern time zone, I should say.
Best of luck finding all them Bigfoots out there. You know, that's one thing that I really love seeing, names like, Long Island Bigfoot. Somebody in Long Island is looking for Bigfoot.
Yeah, really.
Finally, the facts have penetrated to the public enough that people over there are realizing, hey, we've got Bigfoot around here too. It's not just in the Pac West. These damn things are all over the place. Get your butt out in the woods and start looking. You're probably going to find them. And then you'll be not too happy that they're right near your house, that you found them. I'm not saying that there's zillions of the damn things out there. They're probably a fairly limited population, but in any big chunk of woods where you've got all the things they need, cover, water, food, you can take a look.
Merry Christmas to my sister Pammy. She just said Merry Christmas. She's in New Jersey, so it's Christmas there.
Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas,
Pammy.
Pam.
Merry Christmas, Mog's sister.
Oh,
Does she wear-
sister.
Does she wear a bandana?
Mog's.
Probably. Long Island Bigfoot says, everywhere I go, bro, everywhere is right, bro. Like when you say everywhere.
For real. Did you ever see his stuff, Duke?
Yeah. I mean, I catch this. I try and catch as much of this stuff as I can from the real researchers all over the damn country, and that's the thing that keeps popping up, man. Anywhere where you got a good sized chunk of woods where there's water, cover, and food, they're liable to be there. And if they're not there full time, they're liable to be going through there at some point of the year.
Yeah, you're right.
Megan, good night. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Megan, she left.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Megan.
Merry Christmas, Megan.
My other sister says she wears a bandana for work.
I bet she does.
Yeah, but she wears it like a do-rag, like a babushka or whatever.
A babushka. Babushka.
She wears it like Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
So, Rill says Anthony Jackson asked Duke what he thinks about people gifting.
Not a good idea. Oh,
Well,
sorry.
Let me qualify that. Ben's on the right track. In general, I don't think it's a good idea. Don't give them food ever. They don't need it, and that just sets up bad behavioral patterns. If you want to gift them something, give them something that some people want to interact with them. They leave them marbles or a set number of certain objects and see if they move around or rearrange them or things like that. You can give them things that that they would probably like. They seem to like the color white and sky blue a lot. We know that they like white feathers. Things like that, things that you can figure out that they would be interested in just because it's something that's not normally part of their environment. And, stay away from, if you're going to be gifting and interacting with them like that, which I don't really recommend that much, do not feed them. Make sure it's not food, whatever it is that you're leaving for them. And don't leave them anything that smells really yummy that isn't food that they might accidentally think is food and try and eat. That could have equally as bad a result. So, yeah, I know people that have fed them and leave peanut butter for them, leave candy bars for them and stuff like that. But all that is that they're just trying to lure them in with the food so they can get them close enough to get them on a game cam and get a picture from them or something, which is sort of disingenuous. And the Bigfoot figure that out after a while, and they'll keep their distance from you because they know you're trying to trick them. They don't trust you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's not respectful.
They're 8 foot tall. They're built like a linebacker. They're obviously eating fairly well.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they managed to get that big and last that long somehow on their own. Mm-hmm. Suddenly they need you to feed them. Well, unless it's a situation where you got a family of Bigfoot that just got massacred and you just ran into the only remaining survivor, which is a young Sasquatch who can't feed himself very well yet, like Kevin Lang's story. Unless that happens, you really shouldn't get involved. You shouldn't be trying to do anything like that.
So Johnny Half has a question. Hey, Duke, what do you think of RMSO? They seem like they are out in the bush daily, boots on the ground.
What is that?
Absolutely love them. RMSO, Kelly Shaw and his team, they are like superheroes of Bigfooting as far as
they are.
Because, yes, they're out there all the time. And Kelly gets a report, and, man, he is there like as fast as he can get there to try and document stuff. And he did that last January. Somebody filmed a Bigfoot walking across the top of a mountain. And Kelly figured out where the mountain was, climbed up there, and found the damn tracks within 24 hours. That's a real Bigfoot researcher. Kelly Shaw kicks ass. I have nothing
I've heard about
him. He is the man. He hasn't had the interactions that some people that get close interactions with Bigfoot, and he hasn't had a whole ton of sightings or anything. But he gets out there and he does the research. And he gets them on film, too. They had one where they were out doing a night recon, and they walked right past one, standing next to the trail. You could see his eye shine up about 9 feet, watching him go past. They didn't see him when they were there, but then, of course, as soon as they showed the video, people went, dude, eye shine right there. And Kelly's like, oh! That was right next to the trail. We walked right past him. Yeah.
Scottish Wildman wants to know, what's Duke's thoughts on Bigfoot in the UK? And have you all seen Randall Carlson on Joe Rogan talking about when sea levels were 400 feet lower?
I didn't even know Randall had been on Joe Rogan. Randall's like a super genius. If you want to know a lot of stuff about history, go watch his stuff. He's on YouTube, too. What was the other part of the question? Bigfoot in the UK. British Bigfoot. They've got a group over there where they document all the different sightings and possible Bigfoot encounters and stuff that are happening over there. There seems to be pretty good evidence that they're in Ireland and Scotland at the very least. I know people over in Ireland that have gone for little nature walks and send me pictures. Duke, these look like tree structures. Are these tree structures? Well, they look exactly the same as the ones we're finding. I don't know, but they look exactly the same as the ones we're finding. And then you've got in Scotland, the Grey Man of Ben McDee, which for generations, maybe hundreds of years, they've had those sightings up there. People are up high in the mountains hunting, and they'll run into this thing, especially when it's foggy. And it does the typical Bigfoot thing where it follows them. They can hear its footsteps. They can hear it following them. Occasionally, the fog will clear enough they can see this giant gray shape of something following them around. And again, this is This is the area of Scotland where it's the most desolate and there's the most wildlife running around. So if there was going to be one there, it'd be kind of where you would think to look for them. And there's all those legends of them. So is there Bigfoot in the British Isles? There's probably not very many. There probably are some. And I don't know because I haven't been there.
You know who Ben looks like, don't you?
Right now, a ninja.
One of Colorado Bigfoot.
For what?
You ever see that picture of Colorado Bigfoot where that one's like way off in the distance? It's like sitting down and it just looks like it's in a black suit with his, just like him right now.
Yeah. That's generally all you see. They got hair cover and everything else. Some of them got the lower part of their face that doesn't have hair on it either. But yeah, they got the little goggle back there. It's like that's what you can see. This part right here is gray, and the rest of it's all black hair around it.
Yeah, that's a picture. The picture he has is like that. That guy goes out a lot. I mean, you got to give him credit. He tries hard.
Yeah, he's butting the field boots on the ground, trying to get all the video and stuff that he can. I take issue with his interpretation of things, but there's no doubt that he's getting a lot of evidence. No doubt about it.
So, Mr. Lee 3PO asks, Duke, have you ever done acid and had an interaction with a mountain beast?
The last thing I would ever want to do is be near a Bigfoot if I was tripping on acid.
Oh my God. No shit.
Fucking way.
That would be the fucking worst shit ever in the world.
Yeah, you want to have a guaranteed bad trip? Shit, even if you were friends with the Bigfoot, you'd probably have a bad trip. No.
Oh, shit.
Dude, that'd be horrible.
No.
Oh, I see 4 Bigfoot. Hi. Is her name Daryl?
I did acid once, man.
Daryl the Bigfoot.
Couldn't see throwing a Bigfoot in that fucking combination.
No.
Oh my God. Yeah. No.
You want any Sasquatch links?
You're right. Let's see. I'm just blowing through looking for questions, guys, because we are an hour and 51 minutes into this. It's almost 11 o'clock here. Damn.
Alrighty.
It's almost 1 here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost 12 here.
I'm sure my roommate's going to be glad when I get off here because I've been monopolizing the internet by using the Ethernet cable, so he can't get online right now. So
what I think
he's busy
next
practicing
week,
guitar in the other room, which he's really good at.
I think New Year's Eve I'm going to do a show, too, but a longer one, and just celebrate New Year's with everybody at each time zone.
There you go. That'd be fun.
I think I'll do that next Friday.
Yeah, man.
But yeah. Ben,
thank you for doing this, bro.
Oh, my pleasure, man. Thank you for all of you for coming on. I mean, and Merry Christmas. You know, I was trying to think if I had like a favorite Christmas show or memory, and I think I just made that memory tonight with you guys. You know, thank you very much.
Enjoyed it.
You guys are awesome.
Hey, how many people out there remember this one? This is a really obscure one, but they're back in the olden days when I was a kid, big celebrities would do Christmas specials. And Bing Crosby had a Christmas special. And guess who he sang a duet with? David Bowie, and they did The Little Drummer Boy. Go look that up on YouTube. It's freaking amazing.
I remember that.
Really? That's a little bit.
So somebody had a question real quick. I'm going to address this. Tim Baz, where'd it go? I don't know if it was a question or just a comment. No, that's not it. It was something about the hair being hollow, and it didn't.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that it's hard to get DNA out of their hair because they don't have that internal part of the hair. It's hollow.
The follicle.
PV Chronicles were the best,
right?
Thank you. But the hair thing, I seen a show one time that said their hair is a tube. They were trying to figure out how they blend so well, so hair absorbs color and light.
Yep. Yeah,
it's a statement. It's not a question, but
yeah,
achromatic.
Yeah. There are several other Bigfoot researchers that I know that have hair samples, and we were all trying that about 3 years ago. Okay, take your hair sample, hold it up to something that's color, and then hit it with light, see what happens. Boom, changes that color. Mm-hmm. And so this is as far as I'm concerned, that's guaranteed fact. We've already tested it.
Wow. Damn.
Zasky had a video where they found all that hair, and they were putting light on it under a microscope, and it was crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
and they did human hair too, or some of their hair, and there's clearly a difference. But it actually did that effect a little bit, but not like that one.
Not like that, no. Yeah.
Some of it just looked clear. It's like you could just see, you could literally see right through it. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It
So
is.
yeah,
more
I mean,
flexible.
they've got that just natural ability with the way their hair is. You know, if they're next to something and it's nice bright color, it'll tend to blend them right in with it. One of the pictures in the show tomorrow night, you can see where he's hanging his arm down next to a bush, and his arm is blending in with the bush. But the rest of him, there's nothing around him. He's standing behind a tree. You can see that black outline perfect.
Mhm.
But the one part of his arm that's hanging down by the bush, it's blending in with it.
Hmm.
Yeah, they call that achromatic, man.
Yep. And yeah, they probably got other tricks that, additionally on top of that, because they can completely fade out, cloak themselves. So how are they doing that? Is that some combination of another ability that they've got, along with what they can already do with their hair? We don't know. But there's
Man,
been so many people that have seen it happen. And we can't get a straight answer out of Bigfoot. They won't tell us. They don't want us to know. Hey, I asked.
Yeah, they're always avoiding the question.
I know somebody that's a psychic that's in communication with her local Bigfoot, and I asked her to ask them, how do they cloak? And about 3 days later, she came back and said, well, I got the answer, and you're not going to like it. Well, what's the answer? Well, they bend light.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Captain Obvious. We kind of figured that's what was going on. That's not telling us how you're doing that, and I guess I need to be more specific. How exactly are you bending light with your cloaking?
I guess
They won't tell me.
A while back, Duke, we talked, and you said that you didn't believe that they can cloak. So now you really do.
I haven't. No. I said I haven't seen them cloak. I believe they can cloak. Other people have got pictures of it and even video and stuff. So yeah, they're doing some weird thing.
So
But I
you
didn't
believe
do
that,
it.
right?
You had a weird picture, didn't you, Duke? About that with the shimmer image in it.
Well, that wasn't taken by me. That was taken by Sunny, who's also in tomorrow's episode. She's got a bunch of pictures she took that are in that one too. She found a bunch of tracks while she was up there. But yeah, she just had a picture. She had a feeling that there was something watching her, and she turned over and snapped a picture. And then, like 10 minutes later, we were looking at the picture, going, "Well, what the hell is that?" Because you can see everything in the image is bending over something right in the foreground, right next to her is bending the light around it. And there's actually a Bigfoot's head further back on the left-hand side that's peeking out from behind a tree in the background. So if you blow it up a little bit, you can see that too.
Right. Cool.
I'm gonna get off here. It's almost 1 o'clock.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna. But Jamie, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure.
You too.
Man.
Good to meet you, Jamie.
Have a great day tomorrow. Enjoy your
Good to meet
holiday.
you, Kristi.
You too.
Good to
Enjoy your
meet
day.
you.
Good to meet you guys, gals.
Yeah,
Okay,
thanks for
right.
stopping in, Jamie. Merry Christmas, man.
You
Merry
too, man.
Christmas.
Take care,
Thank
Jamie.
you.
All right.
Many blessings.
Merry Christmas, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Duke. All right, Mogs. I'm going to go.
All right, Ben. Hey, Merry
Bye,
Christmas.
Ben.
Thank you so much for coming
Merry
on.
Christmas to y'all, too.
Have an amazing
Merry
holiday.
Christmas, sweetie. Oh, it's us three, the duo.
It's a trio. By the
Yeah.
way.
The
mean,
three
it's a trio.
Don't
musketeers.
say it. Duke's like menage a trois. No. Three.
My brain.
Three
I am just-
musketeers.
That's how my brain works.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Always
I'm going to
always
go
go
through
for the
that.
funny.
I'm going to duck out here next, so you two can finish off the show.
Right on, Duke.
Love you guys, and thanks for everybody that was in chat and was checking out the show and spending some time with us. And I hope to see you over on my show tomorrow evening.
Yes.
Definitely.
You will not be wasting your time.
Nope.
You're going to see some really cool stuff. So come on over, check it out. I love you all, and everybody have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry
You
Christmas,
too.
Duke.
I love that guy. He is just so
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, he's so full of information, you know.
He is one of the most honest people that tells
As
you.
we found out tonight.
Yes, he's very straightforward. He's very
and
straightforward.
he doesn't like the bullshit, and I don't blame him.
No, I mean there's so much stuff that goes on with everything, and it's like It's understandable.
All right. So what are you doing
I gotta
tomorrow?
I gotta talk to you when you get off the show too.
Right on. Right on. So what are you doing for Christmas tomorrow? Are you having a big dinner or?
Yeah, I'm getting up at like 8 o'clock and go cook at my mom's. And as you can hear, there's people shooting fireworks here.
I heard that. That's cool.
Yeah, I was trying to put it on mute, and I don't want to like be disrespectful, you know.
Oh, no worries. It's a celebration,
Yeah, of course, of course.
But yeah, I'm gonna put you backstage.
Okay.
Thank you so much. If you want to say goodnight to everybody in chat, now's the time.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, so I couldn't tell everybody hi. So hello, and everybody have a merry, merry, merry Christmas, Happy New Year, with a prosperous blessing. So
Right
thank.
on. Thank you, Kristi. I'll talk to you in a couple minutes. Let me just say
Okay.
goodnight to everybody. Thanks. Wow, another great show. I really enjoyed tonight's show. I hope you guys did too. I really want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm honored and humbled that you guys spent your Christmas Eve with me, and I really appreciate it. I hope everybody has an amazing day tomorrow. Have the best Christmas ever. And we'll see you Tuesday. And if you guys like the show, or if you're new, subscribe, but hit that like button, share. And we'll catch you Tuesday, all right? Merry Christmas, guys. Love you all. Peace and God bless.